If I go on one more date, if I have one more encounter with a man in his early 30s telling me that what he's looking for is a hustler, that he's looking for a queen to build an empire with, to be hustling for the next 5 years, I'm officially tapping out, because what y'all don't get. Ricky!
What's good with y'all, man? We got a video to react to, dating in your 30s. Now, I can already have an idea of what she's about to complain about. That's what it's going to be, guys. It's going to be a bunch of complaining. But it's interesting to see this, as far as how the dating market is shifting. Somebody sent this to me on IG, guys. If you got any more videos you want me to react to, bro, send them to me on IG. And I got you. If you got requested videos you want to make, bro, join the Diamond Baller tier Patreon. Let's get it. Let's go.
If I go on one more date, if I have one more encounter with a man in his early 30s telling me that what he's looking for is a hustler, that he's looking for a queen to build an empire with, to be hustling for the next 5 years, I'm officially tapping out, because what y'all don't get is us girlies in our early 30s, we've been hustling. We fell victim to the girl boss shit, and we was girl bossing for the last decade. We went to school, we started our businesses, we bought houses. We've been doing this shit on our own. We've been on our independent woman shit. And
goofy,
you talking to me about hustling another 5 years? My mans, I'm trying to have some babies. And you want me out here working too and hustling? You got me fucked up.
All right, bro. So here's the deal. Here's exactly why her panties in a bunch. Here's why she pissed off. Here's why most of these women out here in the dating market are mad. Now, you're in your early 30s. A man in his early 30s and a woman in her early 30s are not the same thing. They're not the same thing. You just need to get over that. Why do all these chicks want credit for just being a capable adult? I don't get it, fellas. I don't get it. Put in the chat why you think that is. Why she feel like, okay, well, the girlies have been hustling the last decade. I don't want to do it no more. Men have already been hustling. Since the beginning of time, men have been doing the work, the independence. So naturally, in fact, that we don't even care to mention it. Because what's the point of mentioning that? They did fall for the girl boss narrative. They been fell for that. But your mothers fell for that. You should have seen that. You should have already been seeing how their trajectory has been going. And you should have been like, women at this point should have been thinking, you know what? Do I want to live like that, or do I want to live like this? Do I just want to be the stay-at-home mom and have the man have control of it? See, that's where they don't like it. I'll be the stay-at-home mom, but you can't have control over me. And I can do whatever the hell I want. I want to be on your credit cards. I want to have my name on your account. I want my name on the lease. I want my name on the property, the house. I want my name on everything. We're splitting everything 50-50, but I don't do no work. So that's what they want. Essentially, what they're doing, they're mad about the fact that they want the man at the finish line. So what men have been saying is not every man is, men are working towards the finish line, right? That's the whole point of this hustling and grinding. We working towards the finish line. It's really a forever process, fellas. You got to learn to love that shit. I digress. But any chick saying this, she's not willing to build with you, bro. She don't want to go 50-50. See, this is when they stop wanting to. Guys, they switch narratives so many times. And they only act like this in a moment. I understand that. She goes on a date with a guy and she complaining about it, right? Oh, I'm just going to tap out. Men been tapped out. So when you start saying that shit, all the guy does is say, okay, well, depending on her reaction to what I'm finna tell her, I want a woman that's on her shit. I want a woman that's capable of doing her own shit. And she like, oh, I'm tired of that. I want to have some kids. Okay, so let me go back and find a 25-year-old that's still, in her own building phase, and she's cool with that, and she's in her prime. You in your early 30s, yeah, you got to start putting them eggs on the shelf, bitch. You got to start trying to freeze them hoes. Yeah, of course you mad. Of course. But what we gonna do, fellas? Like, what we supposed to do? We're just going to make the adjustment. They are mad at the fact that a man is sitting here, okay, well, I want a woman to build with. I don't want to build. I just want to settle down. I want to make my nest. I want to chill out, take care of some eggs. I want to some little hatchlings over here. I'm trying to just live the easy life now. You're trying to live the easy life. You see how, bro, man, it's insane. They really have an easy pass. No cap. They got that fast pass at motherfucking Universal, bro. They skipping lines all the time. She had to wait in the regular line for the last decade, and she already tapped out. Men have been doing the work to even build the line since the beginning of time, and we got this complaining. This is what we deal with, dog. And then they get mad at the fact that you just trade up, right? You just pull a Leo. You just go back. You're like, let me get a newer model because these old models is tripping. This bitch need an oil change yesterday, and she over here saying, "Oh no, you gotta be ready to have kids, and I don't want to do no work." That's basically what she's saying. I'm tired of working. I want a man to pick me up and take care of me for the rest of my life. I'm tapping out of dating. Go ahead. I mean, what's that gonna do? You gotta work hard now. If anything, the more pressure is on the women in their early 30s or wherever time they at. If they pass 28, the pressure is on them to go out here and aggressively date to find a man. And what we talking about? I'm talking about you just going back in time, get a newer model, not a refurbished cooch. She over here with a reduce, reuse, recycle piece of pussy and expecting, fresh treatment. That's not what happens. She still want to get treated like she 22. No, this is not a fucking Taylor Swift concert, bitch. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. You can't. Be real with you. You made the bed, you gotta lay in it. And then they spin the narrative that, something is wrong with us for A1 not being at the finish line already. So they all looking for the guy, right? So they all looking for the guy with the 7 figures, with the six pack, they all looking for this guy. You don't have a boat yet? Oh my goodness. What are you doing? I'm ready to have kids. Like, damn, that's how they see us, bro. That's how they see us, And not trying to go, these chicks ain't trying to go 50-50, fellas. But it's all good. It's all good. You can find the ones. I think the best thing for us to do, here's a solution right here, fellas. Best thing for us to do is when we out here with these kind of chicks, we just disqualify them. Waiter, separate checks, please. That's the first thing you do. Ejectocito, you get the fuck out of there, boy. And then you hit up your little 23, 24, 25-year-old chick, the young professional who's on her grind and she's thriving and she's doing the right things. And you know what I'm saying? You spend some time with her because she still wants to have some fun. You can have fun with her. And then you let a few years, 4 or 5 years go by. She hits 30, right? At that point, does her attitude shift to something like this? Because it shifts to this, then you know that it's time to get a new one. Just like Leo be doing. As soon as they hit 25, he like, oh, let me get a newer piece of pussy. That's cool. That's cool. You take your time and you test them out. She's already been through the ringer. That's the only reason they complaining. But I've been working and bouncing on a bunch of dicks. Now I'm ready to just settle down and move with purpose. Now I'm finally trying to move with purpose. Now I'm trying to finally date with intent. Where is the man that's going to pick me up and save me? Where is the man with my glass slipper shoe? He's in the past, bitch, or he's in your fucking friend zone. And see, they've been so desensitized to the bad boy and to the alpha and to the guy that just dropping dick off and just bouncing on them, right? Hydraulics in a bounce house. Bang, 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 bounce tap, bounce tap. They're still caught up on that excitement. So they still want that guy, and that guy has to already be at the finish line, and that guy has to be capable of attracting a shit ton of women. And he knows how to juggle and balance them emotionally and mentally. He has all these capabilities, and he's supposed to just drop everything and go with her, take care of her for the rest of her life. Hell no. Nor does she know. She's going to have to settle down with a beta male. Here's the time horizon for the chicks that are not willing to compromise with having to follow a man's lead. If they're not willing to follow a man's lead, they're going to be miserable because they're going to have to settle down for the little beta male. The beta male does not excite them. The beta male does not get the pussy hot heated like a motherfucking jacuzzi. It's not sopping down there. You know what I'm saying? It's not watery guts. It's nothing to mention. It's a desert. It's dust coming out there when she queef. You know what I'm saying? It's not. She's not excited to come home and oh man, I got this little beta man. We gotta do. But that's what you want. You want to have babies and all this. You got to trade. Now you have to literally aggressively try to find something that you don't want. That's misery for them. As opposed to us, what we do. Fellas, saving grace for us. And in the chat, I need you to put if you agree with this. This is the final point. We taking this home. Now all you got to do as a man is just focus on building. Focus on your sanity, your peace, your kingdom that you building. The guy, whoever she was talking about dating, I guarantee you he watched me. Because that sounds like some shit I would definitely say. I've said it way too many times, bro. You need to be focused on building that. If she's not willing to cooperate, she's already disqualified herself. She disqualified herself when she was on that date with that man. Because he's locked in, he's focused on building. That's all we have to do as men. And let them come to us. But these women that show out, when we meet them, we like, nah, okay, bye, toodaloo, bye. You just, nah, no, thank you. You cancel them that quick, and they're like, what the you didn't even give them 2 sentences, really. As soon as you hear their attitude and you go in a conversation with them and you feel their energy, it's like, okay, never mind. Damn, I knew I should have took out my Taco Tuesday night. Damn, she fun. I should have just clapped some buns tonight because this was a waste of time. You'd be like, all right, bet. I mean, tomorrow's another day to grind, you know, to stack another W in a column section. We coolest, man. We cool. You got all the time in the world to have kids. Motherfucker, you could wait 10, 15, 20 years to have some kids if you wanted to as a man. This chick is literally in a time horizon of about 5 years to where it's not detrimental to her health. She got a few years left. She better start putting some eggs on the shelf. You better start freezing them hoes. We can be cool, bro. We just, go back, get a fresh model. You wait till you build, get closer to the finish line. You keep building and building. And what's going to be our first pick? A chick in her 30s dating? No. All you got to do is go back. It's going to be a 25-year-old willing to, I'm telling you, fellas, she going to be willing to gargle and juggle and do all the things she need to do to find her place with you. You put if you agree in the chat. If you stuck around this far, put King. And we out of here, bro. Y'all keep winning. Stupid hoe.
We locked in on this shit. We focus. We start at 0 every day. But we go from 0 to hero every fucking day, bro. We go from 0 to hero every fucking day, though. That's how I like to keep it, man. That should keep you ambitious. How much did I achieve today? How much did I make today? How much did I do today? You just keep stacking them days, bro. Stack them days up. Stack them days up, kings. Stack them up, G. You know what I'm saying? We just keep winning.